Builder Showcase and Remodeling Television is brought to you today by Jane Kerwin Homes, homes for particular people. David and Goliath Builders, the #1 team in home building and remodeling. And by Anderson Homes, superior custom home builder.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Lori Minetti, and this is Builder Showcase Television. Whether you're looking to build your very first home or are planning the ultimate retreat, Builder Showcase has the tools you need to get started. And speaking of the ultimate retreat, if you're looking for a one-of-a-kind custom home, look no further than Jane Kerwin Homes. Stay tuned because later in the show, we'll be talking to Jane Kerwin about the benefits of building a custom home and see some stunning examples of her amazing work. You won't want to miss it. Of course, we have plenty of other model homes, products, and services coming up. So join us as we get started with the show.
Remodeling 360 is brought to you by Design Tech Remodeling, building a better tomorrow for you and your family.
The reason we wanted to redo and remodel our kitchen was because it wasn't functional. It was big enough, it just wasn't functional. Between the sink and the refrigerator and the cooktop, the flow wasn't there. As we were interviewing different remodeling companies to work on our kitchen project, we were really attracted to Design Tech because of their family-friendly attitude. What I liked about Design Tech's plan was that it helped make my kitchen more efficient, and yet it was modern and clean. All of Design Tech's industry partners were so incredibly friendly, but what we really enjoyed was that they were mindful of our family and our family's needs. I would definitely recommend Design Tech Remodeling to family and friends, and in fact, I have. The reason is because they listen to what you have to say at the very start of the project. They take notes on what you want as your final outcome and incorporate that into everything that they do for you from start to finish.
Mike Bauman here with Joseph Douglas Homes. Welcome to our newest design, the Southampton Ranch, located in the town of Lisbon. This prairie-style home blends the contemporary look of white and dark woods with a Frank Lloyd Wright flair. The Southampton has a huge kitchen with a 10-foot island, quartz counters, and a unique barn door hiding the pantry. A study located off the foyer adds that additional space needed for a quiet office, reading, or TV area. The mudroom off the garage adds ample space for coming and going. A nice-sized master suite with a huge shower and a massive closet round out this mid-sized home. At Joseph Douglas Homes, we work with you to create the home you have always dreamed of. That includes our all-inclusive pricing, which provides for you in our standard pricing all of the most sought-after upgrades, along with site improvement costs and building permits. And once you select your home design, the lot, and options, we will carefully calculate the total cost and give you a guaranteed price. This means no surprises, hidden costs, or cost overruns. For more information on our Southampton model and to see the quality and value you'll receive in a Joseph Douglas home, log on to josephdouglashomes.com.
Family entertainment. The words have taken on a new meaning. With people staying home and going out less often, the need to find ways to entertain the family is more important than ever. If you'd like to broaden your home entertainment options, there's no better place to go than Master Z's in Brookfield. Hey, Rob.
Hey, Lori.
Rob, why don't we start off by talking about the staples? What are the best products for a basement or rec room?
Well, Master Z's, we sell a lot of pool tables, shuffleboard, air hockey, ping pong, foosball, bars, and bar stools.
So what's popular right now?
Well, the trend right now is that we can take single-use tables and make them multi-purpose use, such as something like a shuffleboard table.
Okay.
Where we can now put bowling pins on the table so you can play bowling as well as play shuffleboard.
Talk about fun.
A lot of fun.
And all these entertainment options would make awesome gifts.
Absolutely. Whether it's a pool table, a shuffleboard, no matter what it is, we have a product that fits every home. Everything from skee ball machines to sports memorabilia. And don't forget, we have a huge selection of pool cues, darts, dartboards, and all the other accessory table games.
Thanks so much, Rob. Stop by the Masters East showroom in Brookfield today. Be sure to mention you saw them on Builders Showcase and receive a $25 Masters East gift certificate.
Masters East.
From the beautiful hills of Hubertus to the clean lakes of Delafield, all the way down to Lake Geneva. For 70 years, Rural Builders has been blessed to build not only beautiful custom homes, but also build strong relationships and amazing friendships with families across southeastern Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Bill Rubel.
I'm Scott Gallert.
And I'm Jason Rubel. All of us at Rural Builders would like to personally thank all the great clients we built custom homes for over the last 7 decades. We also want to thank all the hardworking men and women that have made Rural Builders what it has become today. We couldn't have done it without you. From my grandfather who started the business back in 1949, carried on by my father, and now myself, we expect to carry the tradition of building some of the most creative designs for the next 70 years. If you're interested in building a new home, we personally invite you to meet with us and talk about how we can make your dream home a reality.
Hi, I'm Joe Meyer.
And I'm Jamie Budiak from You Build It Custom Homes and Renovations.
Jamie, when people hear the name You Build It, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, Joe, most people think they're swinging a hammer and you building it.
Jamie, that's not true. The You and You Build It is all about you, Y-O-U, the homeowner. You get to be in control, you get to see all the costs, and you decide what you want in your home and how to spend your money.
And we'll be there to guide you every step of the way.
At You Build It, it's all about you.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Today we are at the Windsor 2, a brand new model from Anderson Homes, and I'm joined by Kevin and Kelsey, who will be taking me on a tour of this amazing design. Well, thanks for showing me around.
No problem. Thanks for having us.
Now, this model is simply stunning. A lot of thought and planning must have gone into making this home come to life.
Absolutely. It was definitely envisioned for a larger family, one that loves to entertain both inside and out.
Well, as soon as you walk in, you can tell that this home was meant to impress.
Yes, definitely. So as soon as you come through the front door, you're greeted by this large great room with views into the kitchen and the hearth room, as well as the open staircase that's multi-level. You get views of the second floor balcony and also into the basement.
A wow kitchen is a must in any new home, and you've certainly accomplished that here.
Yes, absolutely. There was a lot of thought put into designing this kitchen. From where you stand in the kitchen here or towards the stove, you can see into the hearth room and the great room in the house, and also really expansive views out through the windows in the house. On top of that, we put in a really nice sized pantry that's kind of hidden back between the cabinets of the kitchen, so you have nice access when you're entertaining and cooking for friends and family.
Now, in addition to the living spaces, the Windsor 2 also offers ample bedrooms and baths.
Yeah, they really went into detail into thinking out the process of this. Upstairs, we have 4 bedrooms with Jack and Jill baths. Plus a bonus room with built-in cabinetry. And the master suite, which is one of my favorites, is built in a split-level design, so it gives the homeowner privacy from the rest of the house, but gives them access to it as well. Plus in the basement, there's an additional bedroom and full bath.
The Windsor 2 is a great example of the amazing homes that Anderson builds. But it is also important to note that the homes that you build are custom to each homeowner.
Yes, and much like this home, the home building process is like a shared partnership between us and the homeowners. We really want our owners to feel like they're a part of the Anderson Homes family.
Thanks so much, Kevin and Kelsey. Come out and see the quality that goes into every custom Anderson home. For model hours and directions, visit AndersonHomesWI.com. We're here to take a look at another Jane Kerwin home, our exclusive custom home builder. And Jane, I understand we are here personally with your clients in their newly completed beautiful home.
Yes, Lori, I'd like to introduce Johnny and Michelle, who will be giving us an insider point of view of what it was like to build this beautiful custom home with me. I have been featured on Builder Showcase since 2009 and have shown many homes. But in this case, I have an opportunity to explain differently, with the help of Johnny and Michelle, the advantages of what it's like to build a custom home rather than choosing a model home.
What is the major difference between you and a production home builder?
A production home builder distributes his responsibility to his staff. I personally take care of my clients from start to finish. This personal type of building approach is more than just building a home. It's creating long-term friendships with my customers.
Johnny, Jane mentioned that you have a great personal story that supports this personal building approach.
Yes, Lori, when we first met Jane at one of her model homes years back, and Michelle and I decided that we were going to build with Jane, she decided to start a Jane fund that we started to throw our coins into as part of the process. But we do have a lot of friends that are investigating the custom building process right now, and they have found that not all custom builders are as budget conscious as Jane is when designing a beautiful home.
What have you changed about your process of designing and building a custom home today?
Most of my clients have very challenging family schedules and limited time to meet. So I have adjusted my design process by allowing my customers to work from home. We do this by sharing our computer screens together with the architect.
Michelle, Jane mentioned that sometimes you would talk together late at night, exchanging decorating and building ideas.
So true, Lori. With my traveling and limited time availability, it would often be 10 at night. Jane and I would be surfing the internet together, shopping and getting design ideas.
Johnny, it appears there's a tremendous amount of trust, freedom, and flexibility in building with Jane.
That's very true, Lori. You always set an initial budget for the project, but it's very easy for that to expand. When working with Jane and looking at different ideas to incorporate later in the process, she does a very good job of incorporating every opportunity to get you what you desire before just expanding the budget.
Jane, what are some of the most important advantages of building a Jane Kerwin home?
I have been building since 1982, and I am known for my beautiful designs and detail in my homes.
Lori, our home will never age because of the beautiful woodwork and the timeless architecture. What we learned from Jane is that you don't need a tremendous amount of detail, it's just the right amount in the right places.
Well, congratulations to both of you. And Jane, it's always a pleasure to see one of your beautiful homes. And for more information, visit our website at janekerwinhomes.com. You don't have to wait until Monday to start researching your new home. Builders Showcase has made it easy to get started anytime. Log on to builders-showcase.com. There you'll find information, ideas, links, and videos about area builders, communities, and developments, area remodelers, home-related products, inspiration for windows and doors to cabinets, floors, and much more. And don't forget home financing information and services. Visit us at builders-showcase.com today. Stick around, there's plenty more coming up.
With an unmatched track record and insider knowledge of the Lake Country area, the Spheris team provides clients with an effortless, high-value experience. From pre-sale property improvements to final negotiations, it's the attention to detail and actual personalized service that puts the Spheris team in a class of their own. If you're buying or selling your home, contact the Spheris team today. The Spheris team. How can we help you?
Carpetland USA Flooring Center.
Get 2 years interest-free and the low price guarantee on Cortec, the hard surface leader, and see exclusive patterns only available at Carpetland USA.
Is your rec room short on fun? With over $1 million of inventory, Master Z's is your ticket to exciting home entertainment. From air hockey, foosball, and pool tables to poker tables, sports memorabilia, and much more, Master Z's is the place to turn an ordinary rec room into a family fun zone. Master Z's, the legendary fan cave where family fun is still affordable.
Master Z.
Good morning, I'm Jeff. Today we're going to show you our new 3,700 square foot Windrush model. Quite amazing. Let's take a look. The Windrush exterior makes a stunning impression when you first see it. It's open, fresh, airy, and light with huge patio doors and an optional covered patio or deck. The inside is as breathtaking as the exterior. Off the garage in front is a large work area and mudroom and a drop zone across from the walk-in pantry as you enter the kitchen. The view from the foyer is breathtaking with the soaring cathedral ceiling and suspended beams in the great room. And we've done the front office with this beautiful panel molding. The front bedroom is just perfect with the full sitting room and optional fireplace. And the master bath has double vanities and his and her closets. Upstairs are 3 large bedrooms with unique spaces, this nice common area, 2 bathrooms, and an optional bonus room. And we'd love to build your home with the finished lower level like this one with a beautiful bar, wine room, theater, you name it. Well, the Windrush is even better in person, so we hope you come and visit. Check out jeffhorwath.com. Good morning, I'm Jeff, and I want to show you our new Venn House model, 2,577 square feet. Just stunning. Let's take a look. This is a split ranch design, and the strong color palettes that we did in this house just tops it off perfectly. The great room with a wall of windows offers a commanding view to the rear with this stunning fireplace. The study is located to the front with French doors, high vaulted ceiling, and segment head arched windows. The open design gives you space for a very large kitchen island, rear dining area, and this ideal butler's pantry. The master bedroom is just the right size with this rear sitting area and this oversized walk-in closet. You'll love this luxurious master bath with shower and room for your freestanding tub. Thanks, Zari and Greg, for showing us your Venn House home, and please check our website, jeffhorwath.com. We'll see you soon.
We're here today at Waukesha State Bank to talk about mortgage loans. Joining me is Rob Helvey, Waukesha State Bank's Vice President of Mortgage Lending. Rob, could you tell us a little bit about Waukesha State Bank's mortgage offerings?
Of course. Imagine that you found the perfect lot to build your dream home. But with 3 kids and a dog, it's important that you stay in your current home while your new home is being built. How are you going to liquidate the equity in your current home for the down payment on the new construction without first selling your current home?
That is a frequently asked question. How would you address that concern?
Well, at Waukesha State Bank, we have an innovative construction bridge loan product that allows you to stay in your current home while your new home is being built. You can use the equity in your current home to purchase a lot, begin construction, and typically reduce your current home's mortgage payment. We have helped hundreds of customers build their dream homes with our construction bridge loan product.
If people want to contact Waukesha State Bank, what's the best way to do that?
Well, we've got 14 full-service locations throughout Waukesha County, or you can just give us a call at 262-549-8500.
Thanks for talking to us today, Rob. And to learn more, visit waukeshabank.com. We are excited to be at the brand new model, the Valerie, from David and Goliath Builders. And joining me are David and Ann from David and Goliath Builders. Well, hi, David. Hi, Ann.
Hi, Lori.
Good morning, Lori.
Good morning. Well, there are a lot of exciting things happening right now at David and Goliath Builders, including this beautiful new model.
That is correct, Lori. Welcome to the Valerie.
Thanks.
The Valerie is a split bedroom ranch. It is 1,876 square feet. And when a builder says split bedroom, we mean that there's 2 bedrooms and a full bath on one side, and then the master bedroom suite is on the other side of the floor plan. In addition, this house has a great open concept, great room, dining room, kitchen, which is wonderful for family life and entertaining guests.
The trend seems to be more manageable size homes with the extras going into the design features.
That is correct, Lori. What we did is we designed a multi-generational home that appeals to both young families and empty nesters. As you come in from the garage, you enter a large mudroom that features a drop zone and a walk-in closet. The master bedroom features his and her walk-in closets, and the master bath features an oversized walk-in shower. What's great about the design of this house is it features a half bath, which is unusual for a home of this size.
And of course, you can incorporate any of these special touches into any one of your new home designs.
That's correct, Lori. David and Goliath Builders has been building and designing custom homes in Wisconsin for over 34 years. And we utilize a 3D CAD system to help our customers visualize their new home.
And I hear you have some prime lots available.
That's correct. We have 3 beautiful lots in Howell Oak subdivision in Waukesha. All 3 have full exposures, so you can do a walkout lower level.
So when can our viewers come out and see this wonderful model?
It's open by appointment, so please give us a call for a personal tour.
Thanks, David and Ann. Give David and Goliath Builders a call or visit them online at davidgoliath.com.
Building a home is now more affordable than ever with the Signature Series by Jewel Homes. The Jewel Homes Signature Series was designed to streamline the building process, saving you money while still keeping the Jewel custom home quality and craftsmanship you've come to know. Every Signature Series home is built with the highest quality materials and top-of-the-line designs. And at Jewel Homes, an industry-leading home warranty and 5-star treatment are always included. Building a new home is within your reach with the Jewel Homes Signature Series. Visit jewelhomesinc.com today. Jewel Homes, enhancing the lives of every family we meet.
Hi, I'm Joe Meyer.
And I'm Jamie Budiak from You Build It Custom Homes and Renovations.
Jamie, when people hear the name You Build It, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, Joe, most people think they're swinging a hammer and you building it.
Jamie, that's not true. The You and You Build It is all about you, Y-O-U, the homeowner. You get to be in control, you get to see all the costs, and you decide what you want in your home and how to spend your money.
And we'll be there to guide you every step of the way.
At You Build It, it's all about you.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
You walk on it, you drive on it every day, but how often do you think about the importance of your outdoor concrete? Well, that's where the experts at Tony La Licata Cement come in. It's their job to worry about your outdoor concrete, so you don't have to. When you're ready to install new or perhaps refurbish your old worn-out concrete, give Tony La Licata Cement a call. For over 47 years, they've been creating outdoor spaces that enhance any home's appeal. That includes not only driveways and patios, but sidewalks, garage slabs, borders, inlays, colored, stamped, and even decorative concrete. Tony La Licata Cement can do it all. Concrete simply is the best choice when it comes to quality, durability, and versatility. It's the perfect way to add beauty and value to your home. And because concrete is lower maintenance, you can be assured that you're investing your money into something long-lasting. Not all cement contractors are created equal, so when you're ready to install or refurbish your outdoor concrete, give Tony La Licata Cement a call.
Tony La Licata Cement has helped thousands of families beautify their outdoor living spaces.
There are several La Licatas out there, but there's only one Tony La Licata Cement. When you're looking for quality concrete installation, give us a call.
It's Tony La Licata Cement.
Hello and welcome to Talking Construction. Today we're showing you our new model, the Freedom 3 in Cobblestone Meadows subdivision in Jackson.
This home is 1,751 square feet. It's a 3-bedroom home with 2 bedrooms on one side, the master bedroom on the other side. As you enter in, you'll notice the leaded glass front door. It has a wonderful great room, open concept feel, 3-sided fireplace, large kitchen with an island, quartz countertops, and custom cabinetry. The master bedroom features 2 large closets, one being a walk-in closet. The master bathroom has dual sinks on a raised vanity. And in our garages, we're also including a car charging system for electric cars. When you come out, you'll see the ultimate building standards that we include in each and every home that we build, such as Marvin windows, engineered wood floors, and a tiled master shower with level access.
What you see is what you get.
When you come out and see us at the Freedom 3, be sure to take a look at the lots that are available here in Cobblestone Meadows.
It's open to all builders. We have 1/3 to 1/2 acre.
Municipal sewer and water, tree-lined, and some with partial exposures.
We are open Saturdays and Sundays, noon to 4. Cobblestone Builders, building better for you.
Hi, I'm Mike Bauman, Sales Manager for Joseph Douglas Homes. Since 1998, Joseph Douglas Homes has been bringing our clients' dream home visions to life through building and remodeling throughout southeastern Wisconsin. Our A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, along with numerous awards, shows our commitment to providing an exceptional building experience for our clients. In fact, Joseph Douglas was proud to be the recipient of the NRS Award for Customer Satisfaction, placing second in the nation. This shows that not only are we providing superior designs, but that our clients are receiving a building experience like no other. At Joseph Douglas Homes, all of our design work is done in-house with 3D CAD software, so you can view both the interior and exterior of your home design. We also have an in-house design studio and selection assistance from our very own interior decorator. All homes are ENERGY STAR certified, and our all-inclusive pricing means you can budget your project with total reassurance. At Joseph Douglas Homes, our goal is to make your home the place you've always dreamed of. To learn more, log on to josephdouglashomes.com or give us a call today.
Well, we've seen Builders Showcase on TV for many years and thought it would be a great media for cobblestone builders to try.
Well, we've been on the radio in West Bend for a number of years, and a lot of people enjoyed the show Talking Construction. We thought we'd take it to the next level to have people see us in person, to see Dirk and Stevie and what we had to talk about.
The results we've seen certainly have been recognition.
They've always told you that when times are tough, you should actually get yourself and your name out there more and more, and we felt Builder Showcase was the better thing for us to do rather than going into newsprint.
I think that's a great point, Stevie. When things were difficult and we all felt that, to just burrow yourself in and not do any type of advertising was the wrong move. You have to get your name out there, your recognition to people, and there are so many people that watch the television show. It's been amazing.
Congratulations, Jewel Homes, 3-time award winner at this year's NBA Parade of Homes. The Mavis model, located in Ryanwood Manor, won Best Kitchen, Best Floor Plan, and took home the Gold Award for Best Overall Model Home. Way to go, Jewel Homes.
Light up your new or existing home with a trip to BBC Lighting. BBC Lighting has all of the latest styles of lighting and ceiling fans, including the newest in LED, displayed in the largest lighting showroom in the Midwest. BBC Lighting is the top supplier for new home builders and decorators in the area and guarantees their everyday prices to be lower than online stores. Whether you're looking for a unique accent or whole home package, BBC Lighting is your lighting headquarters. Just west of downtown near the Potawatomi Casino. Shop bbclighting.com.
Carpetland USA Flooring Center.
Shaw Floors Color Wall shows you hundreds of color combinations of the best warranted softest carpet. Get 2 years interest-free and the low price guarantee this week.
Thanks for joining us today. For more information for what you saw on today's show, visit our website at builders-showcase.com. And while you're there, be sure to check out our online magazine. We look forward to seeing you again next week right here on Fox 6. Bye, everyone.
Builders Showcase and Remodeling Television is brought to you today by Jane Kerwin Homes, homes for particular people. David and Goliath Builders, the #1 team in home building and remodeling. And by Anderson Homes, superior custom home builder.